content. I didn't check to make sure I have enough water in my kettle before turning it on. I do, but you always give it a little extra splash regardless. Okay, kettle. What is the coffee vibe today? Oh, well, I pulled out the espresso and the mocha last night, so I guess we're doing that. But yeah, good morning, everybody. I realized I put the chat way too far away, so if I don't see you say something, that's my bad. Okay, little mocha. Gosh, dang it, I'm very bad at scooping today. Hey, Esoterica. And also, hello, Fatal. Hello, Nick. Did I run the dishwasher yesterday? I did not. Okay. Mug. How about you today? See if we can fill it up over here. It is not raining yet. Hey, Cargenex, it is not raining yet, although I believe we have like a 90% chance. So, like, what is that? Like 90% of the area may get rain. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. Hey, Delkin, good morning. Um, yeah, it's not cute. And I definitely have to go to the grocery store after stream. So, I'm hoping that if it's going to rain, it holds out until like noon so I can sneak out to the store and sneak back. But I suspect I'm going to get caught in the rain. And that's just what's up. All right, while the water is boiling, let me get my sweeteners out. Let me drop a packet of sweetener on the floor. There are probably tons and tons of packets of sweetener hiding at the bottom of my pantry because I cannot be bothered to pick them up. Oh, you don't need to be out here. You can be over here. Actually, you can also go into the sink. All right. And milk. It's so weird to open my fridge and see all of the takeout containers have been slowly vanishing. over time. Like I need to make something large again, just so I have my kitchen filled with leftovers. Because it's very odd. Um, is the music still playing? Did I turn the music off by accident too? Oh, it sure is. I just couldn't hear it over everything else in the kitchen. Whoopsie. I was like, I'm making too much noise for everything today. Okay. Um, all right, water is boiled. So let's do that. And then I will show you. I'm wearing the shirt that Jesse got me, like Maple Zaddy, as a nice gift. And I was afraid it wouldn't do well on the green screen, but I think it's okay on the green screen. But let me get the coffee poured first. And per, like I shared a website in my Discord in the food channel about, or maybe it was a recipes channel, I'm not sure which, about like coffee and how to make it during various methods and things like that. And I think my AeroPress method maybe is a little bit too long, but it might not. I have to do the measurements at some point. I'm just lazy. Because if you're trying to do coffee like a proper, I want to make sure that this method and this roast and this time, then you need like a scale and you need like a measurement. I'm not doing all that. Hey, Quincy Q, I am sorry that Luna forced you awake. Luna also wanted to opt you into morning. Um, but yeah, so let me, while that's going on, let me swap the camera so you can see the shirt a little bit better. Um, oops. So yeah, he got me this from Will Burroughs art store, who does a lot of the Star Trek stuff. If you've ever seen Kira when she's holding the blaster and says, this tool kills fascists." That's it. But yeah, he bought me this. The shirt's large. Sorry, it's a little larger on me, so I don't. So it's very comfy. Um, Feel free to sing lullabies. I don't do lullabies, but I do this. So I can strongly advise that you go right back to sleep. That's the best that I can do. So maybe close your eyes. Maybe just like turn over. Maybe you got to put the pillow on to block some light. That's okay. Make sure your blinds are closed and go to sleep because no reason at all should you be awake right now. There's nothing you got to be up for. There's nothing you have to do. No one's expecting you for anything. It's totally fine. I forgot to set a timer for my coffee. One sec. There we go. Yeah, go back to sleep. It's fine. But it is cold. No, it's not cold. What are we doing here? It's 46 degrees and it's drizzly. I can see, like, on the patio outside, I can see there's a little bit of spotty water, but eh, eh. Um, I I am a Trek fan. I am a huge Star Trek fan, so yes. I have played Star Trek Adventures twice. One version 1.0 a long time ago. And then more recently, I did version 2.0 on a podcast. So the five GMs in a trench coat did a little Star Trek Adventures podcast. We did a 2 episode thing, um, which, if you go to my website, urbanbohemian.com/contact, hey, Tanya, good morning. If you go to urbanbohemian.com/contact, it should be under like the one shots or like podcasts or it's one of them. I'll get it when I get back to my computer. But yes, I think that 2.0 is definitely better. It was, admittedly, we had a group who had, like, none of us had really played it before. Although Anna Margaret was in our game and she was going to run it at Gen Con shortly afterwards. So we weren't super familiar with it, but all of us came to it as gigantic Star Trek nerds. So the way that Star Trek Adventures 2.0 really wants to encourage play is it wants you to treat it as if you were doing an episode of Star Trek. So you so really it's what everybody brings to the individual scene. And you also it was very interesting because the way that we build our character is like, yes, they're in this, like they're in operations or security or science, but they also have a number of focuses that they have in that, but also they're a whole person. So they also have these personal focuses that they can rely on in scenes. And I played a Betazoid science officer who loved like mysteries and cozy mysteries. And all of us were basically in the adventure. We were all getting a little stir crazy because we were doing like a very basic mission kind of scan thing. And we also ended up making backup characters because like this is one thing about the concept is um, there may just be like 3 to 6 of you around the table, but it's Star Trek, so you generally have a ship of hundreds, if not thousands of people. So you also can make backup characters ahead of time or on the fly. And we were able to use our main characters and our backup characters in the game. And since you just downloaded the podcast, I'm not going to say anything more, but it was a lot of fun. I will say it's very difficult to do. We were inspired. Well, we were sort of inspired by a little bit of classic era Trek. So maybe TOS era, though we did expand the species. So we were able to play species that wouldn't have been available because if you play in the TOS era in Star Trek Adventures, if you play in the TOS era in Star Trek Adventures, it does technically ask you to limit the species to what was available and what had been encountered. But we said, okay, can we just skip that part because discovery exists? So, Um, and we also did do it very Lower Decks style. Lower Decks was a big inspiration for how we played our characters. So you will find a lot of humor in it when you listen. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I think that's a nice thing is with Star Trek Adventures, the like second edition, I say 2.0, second edition, STA2E, if you will. Um, you're able to be a lot more flexible and have a lot more fun. But then again, as long as all of you know the basics, if one of you knows the basic rule of the game and the rest of you know Star Trek, which is basically what we were doing, you can have fun regardless. Um, because at the worst, if you have a home game and you're like, hey, I want to play a new system, and you all kind of fart your way around for the first session, and then by like session 2 or 3, you've started to say, oh, wait, this is how I do this, and this is how I do this. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a bit different from an actual play where you kind of have to know how to play the game by about 15 minutes in. Otherwise, it's going to get really weird. All right. Sorry, coffee's made. My voice is doing the scratchy thing again, but I also think it's just because the weather's been so gross lately. Mm, okay. Coffee's done. Let me come back over there. I think the first thing I'm going to do is chat with you while I do the Discord survey because I have not done the Discord survey yet. So we'll hang out for that. I'll also get a link to that in chat in case you haven't done the Discord survey yet. And then we're going to take a look at a game that's been out for a little while, Dexterous Time to Steal, sort of a Slay the Spire meets Match 3. We're going to take a look at the trailer for Aether and Iron, which I'm going to look at tomorrow. That's like the sponsored stream. So come and hang out for that. But we'll look at the trailer because it's sort of steampunk, sort of futury, definitely Disco Elysium inspired. So we'll take a look at that tomorrow. And then Bibidi Bibidi, if you remember the card game with the spells, had an update in the playtest. So we're going to take a look at that as well. And if there's any time left, we can just gab and chat. I can bring up Power Wash Simulator or Destiny or Idle Champions or something like that. Um, the event, if you're playing Idle Champions, the event's pretty easy if you have a bunch of characters unlocked. Um, I was surprised at how quickly I got through all 3 maps. I may not get to all 4 tiers, but I was pretty good. So yeah, let me wind it down here, and I will see you in the other room. So I'll be right back. Well, I mean, I'm here, but you know what? Never mind. Shut up. Okay. There we go. All right. Welcome on in. Hi. Who have I missed? Esoteric. Well, you want some disco? I mean, I'll give you disco. Like, you can have disco. That's fine. But I guess I do have to get out the remix for Bibidi Bibidi, don't I? Oh, so you're getting phrasing. You're getting pounded where you are. We have a big chance of rain, but right now we're just a drizzle. I don't know if we're going to get a downpour or not here. I gotta redo my nails. They're all gross and stiff. Um, I don't know. I'm definitely the weirder one among my friends because I enjoy getting. Okay, I don't enjoy pina coladas because I'm not a big fan of coconut. I do like getting caught in the rain, and sometimes even when it is so rainy that this is not fun anymore, but sometimes even that, like, getting utterly drenched has to take me out of myself, and then all I can do is laugh. But generally, what would happen is when I would come home from work, and it would be a time when the weather does what weather does, which is in this part of town, sorry, in this part of town, it's fine. As soon as you have traveled to this part of town, it's a downpour. So I'd get on the metro at work, and then I'd get home and be about 2 blocks from my apartment, and everyone is standing under the awning of the metro station basically saying, nah. And eventually I would be like, I just need to get home. And I would run for it. And I would come home utterly soaking wet and just kind of giggling. And then I would basically just, everything would just come off and I would go to the shower. Do you like bean enchiladas and getting caught in the rain? I do like bean enchiladas. So I'm also not into yoga. I am into champagne. So, that works. I will say, however, the people in the Escape song didn't need pina coladas. They needed couples therapy. I think they just needed to have a conversation with each other, and that would have fixed things. Um, yeah, that would have fixed stuff. So let me see here. Okay, the only question I have about this is, so let me also do it. Let me send, hey, Dre, good morning. Let's do this. This is the link. Sorry, I should have sent that to all platforms. This is the link that I'm gonna work on just now. But I'm also trying to figure out, where did they send this? Like, where'd Where'd the AI features in Discord like survey come from? Did they mail it out? Hey, Steven, welcome on in. Because were they mailing it out to people? Hmm. Oh well, let me fill this out since they say it should only take about 5 minutes. Mm, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Okay, none of that. No, no, no. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Actively avoid. Strongly opposed. See, I don't like questions like this. What, if anything, excites you most about AI? These are not the options. These are not the answers. These are really bad answers as well. So one of the questions in the Discord research survey is what, if anything, excites you most about AI? The answers: improving creativity or brainstorming, companion or conversation when I want it, helping me learn faster, making hard tasks more accessible. Oh my God, do I hate this framing? Personalization, some more tailored help, saving time, better search or finding answers, reducing effort. Like the thing is, there is no none of the above. There is a nothing excites me about it, which is also incorrect because there are advances that AI can do that are not on this list. Like they're just not on this list. So yeah, okay. Hey Cassie, good morning. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. That's yeah. Yeah, no. Um yeah. Oh, I can't. Oh, this also makes me mad because it's a checkbox and it says select all that apply, but if I select nothing, I can't click other. That's interesting. That's fine. Nothing then. What, if anything, concerns you most about AI? Girl, have a seat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yep. Oh God. Oh geez, I hate the grids. All right, let me see here. How do you feel about Discord using AI to offer each of these? No, 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 no. See, they didn't say anything about spell check. Like they didn't ask me about spell check. They didn't ask me if I want AI to tell me if I use the word attachment in an email and forgot to attach it. Yeah, sure. But none of these. Like it's just easier to use the keyboard to like tab with those. So yeah, actively don't want this. I'd consider leaving Discord, which sucks because
Okay, what would make you more comfortable with AI features in Discord? This one's rough because I would like to answer some things here, but I know if I click that one, it's yeah, if you this is the problem that if you have a bunch of checkboxes, that implies to the user that you want them to select multiple options. But if you then have one option which makes other options unselectable, then that needs to be a separate thing. So we're just going to click that because I do have a more nuanced answer, but it also includes nothing. So never mind. Right. Hey, Dance Lover, welcome on in. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry, I did not do a proper face wash this morning, so I'm sorry. The overnight Sandman has decided to. Uh, well, I say Sandman, but when I think about that Ghostbusters episode, the Sandman really didn't appear to have a gender. Also, it appeared that there were a whole bunch of sand creatures out there, but also Janine got to be a Ghostbuster, so yay. Hey, Kay, good morning. What the fuck are you doing up this early? I apologize to anyone on YouTube that does not understand. Like I'm on YouTube and on Twitch this morning, and you out on that coast. Why you up so early? Um, hold on, an egg. Oh no, I saw something about an egg, and I was talking. One of the eggs you boiled exploded in the pot. No, that's I would have that happen a lot. Um, before I locked down my egg procedure. Egg procedure, which sounds silly, but yeah, no, it's an egg procedure. Okay. Um, See, even the way this sentence is, how do you feel about Discord integrating AI features? It doesn't sound like there's an option here. And it's very, I mean, obviously, we know it's a large company. Discord is also confidentially filed to go public. Hey, noob. So we're really here saying, they're really saying this is happening. We'd love to know how you feel about it. Not that we probably care, but all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Um, Hey, Game Dev, welcome on in. Hello. You're over on YouTube. I'm doing well. Ian on Twitch has asked what my shirt says. Let me give you, hold on. Let me come over here so you can see it properly. So yeah, Jesse, Maple Zaddy bought me that T-shirt as a gift. And yeah, the main. So I'm streaming. So I don't have. Oh, I do have the chat down here. Ha ha ha. You can all see what's happening on both platforms. So yeah, I multi-stream. I mainly stream on Twitch, and then I use the multi-stream to piggyback that signal over to YouTube, so I can be in two places at once. But on these screens, you can see the chat from both sides. So yeah, the main broadcast is on Twitch. You're more than welcome to join us in either place. It is all good. So yeah, Jesse got me that, um, and yeah, it's very fun. It's like it's a cute shirt. Okay, so let me just do that. How old am I? That is a rude question. And I even know by answering this question, I put myself out of your primary demographic. How old are you? Look, there was a thing about like the feeling of Generation X when we had to start flipping down to like the next group of the age thing, and we're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Um, okay. Also, let's see, I popped over to like, wow, brain, if you could do the work, that'd be great. I was looking at Instagram really briefly, and I do not watch The Daily Show on the regular, but I do love Ronnie Cheng. And he was on campus. He was on a college. It appeared to be a college campus speaking to students of indeterminate age because once I get over a certain age, everybody is 12. So I don't know what like age these college students were, but he was asking them how they used AI and ChatGPT and doing his normal thing, which is legitimate questions combined with roasting. And yeah, it was very, like he was asking um somebody said like, "Oh yeah, well I might, if like I might ask it to like remind me of something that the professor went over." And Ronnie was like, "So why didn't you just pay more attention in class?" Like it's funny. And there was one person who said, "Yeah, I feel like it's making everyone else dumber." But I'm using it right. Ronnie was like, "Oh, so everyone else doesn't know how to handle their heroin, just you do." And I was like, "Uh huh." Um. So yeah, and I don't when you combine it with like I'm mad that it exists, but it's very hard to when you look at the entire like structure of go to school, get a piece of paper that says a thing. Go to school, get a piece of paper that says a thing so you can get a job. And the fact that we've never examined and messed with that, first off, it is very hard for me to blame anyone who's in school right now using a thing that helps them at least get that little piece of paper so they can maybe get a job. Not understanding that the thing that helped them get that piece of paper has already taken the job that they want to get. And it hasn't actually taken the job. It's just somebody at that company thinks it might be good at this job, so they're going to favor using it more than they will hiring you. And like, it's just it is really hard to identify a piece of a system that sucks when the entire system sucks. And sometimes it does feel like at you're being mad at a pebble rolling your way and not looking up and you're not seeing the entire avalanche. Like, God, I can't believe I stepped on this pebble. Don't look up, friend. Just don't look up. So yeah, it is one more piece of a shitty situation. And I feel like we are all tilting at windmills and it's very depressing at times. Which is why I find things that bring me joy. Silly things that bring me joy, fun things that bring me joy. Like this. Where am I going? What was I doing? This? Maybe doing this? No, that's the wrong scene. I know exactly what I'm doing. Um, don't know what I'm doing at all. Um, Hold on a second. I had the link for this. And I'm going to share it now because I can. Okay, let me see if I can do this right. All right, we unmute the browser. We capture the browser. Um, oh, we can we do full? Okay, you know what I do not like? When the website you're on overrides the normal key commands for your stuff. This brings me a little bit of joy today. Saw it in bed this morning, opened it up again on my computer downstairs, left it on when I was brushing my teeth. I don't have any place around. Well, I do. If we got a proper like snow and freeze, I could go to Rock Creek Park and probably find something like this. But the trails in Rock Creek Park would actually probably be really dangerous, so I wouldn't do that. But yeah. Hey Queen, I am not live on TikTok today. Um but funny thing, I did go live on TikTok last night because I thought I would pardon me. um I set up my whole like let me turn this down a little bit because my brain's locking into the good sounds and not being able to concentrate. I set up the vertical scene in OBS using the Atom vertical plugin. I'm also using the Atom multi-stream plugin for both YouTube and Twitch. And Nutty, the creator, had an interesting video about using masks to make things look a little better for certain video games, especially like video games where the main thing is that. Um, and so I set up a whole scene for Power Wash Simulator. Let me grab that. I'll show it to since we're just chatting here. I'll just grab that. I set up a whole scene for Power Wash Simulator, and which one was it? Was it that one? I'm doing too many things at once, but it's okay. It is an early morning. Friday was Fridaying very hard for a Friday. Like it didn't make sense that it was that rough for a freaking Friday, but it was fine. And every time I try to open Windows Explorer, it reminds me of how much they've jacked up Windows Explorer, like so much. So let's see here. I think I can do this. Yeah. It's funny that I'm putting this like next to TikTok. But what I did was I used a mask to grab the nozzle type and the percentage completion. And then I cloned those sources and put them on the screen. So like I can still kind of be like big center and just do the psh psh at the thing, but you can still see like the status and stuff like that as a test. And I was going to try streaming that as a test on TikTok with the TikTok Studio, which is an app. Unfortunately, TikTok Studio said, "Oh yeah, no, you don't get to use a virtual camera with us until you've streamed live a few times." So then I went on last night and did a janky live stream. It wasn't super janky, and I forgot to record because I'm so used to OBS where you just click and you start and record, and I forgot that I had to click record in the TikTok Studio. Also, the TikTok Studio app is it's a bit chunky. Like it was causing some CPU usage that I wasn't expecting, but it worked. There weren't many people to say, like, people did what you expect of a live. They pop in and they're like, oh, and then they pop back out, and that's fine. Although one person did come in and gave me precisely 1,000 likes on the live stream and said, "Hey, I'm giving you 1,000 likes," and I'm like, "Oh, all right," and yeah, it was 1,000. Great. I was just watching the cement truck. And then did I watch anything after? I watched the street sweeper, and I was just chatting the way through. And I mean, the thing is, at least somebody did say hi, and that's fine. And they followed me. And then I went to their account, and it's not exactly the kind of account that I would follow back. So, hey, Dharma Project, welcome on in. I don't think they're not limited. So it's like if you see somebody on Instagram doing a live and you just tap 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 tap, it is just that. Um, but the fact that right after he was like giving you 1,000, I was watching and I'm like, yeah, no, that's exactly 1,000. I don't know if you have a script or an auto clicker or something, but it was very funny. But I need to do 2 more of those, at least 25 minutes, before I can then do what I want to do, which is to use the virtual camera in OBS to send this to TikTok Studio. And then I should be able to have basically everything look the way I want it to. I still struggle to figure out what the best vertical scene is. I think that's the hardest thing for me, is figuring out how to go from this to this is very weird. The one thing I do appreciate about TikTok Studio versus just using Atom Vertical is TikTok Studio will tell you where chat, like where the chat block is. So it says, like, if you're going to move stuff down here, you're going to be in the chat block. And I'm like, that's fine. I just need to know where stuff is because the game is more important. So yeah. Anyway, um, enough of that. Enough of this. Um, what about getting one of those ultra wides and just using it? I've seen people do that. Um, I don't. That'd be weird. That's so weird. I just that's wild. What I haven't seen though is I've seen the mounts where you can mount like a big screen on your wall, but I don't think the mounts will also let you turn the monitor. So anyway, but while I've already got a browser window up, let me turn off Spotify, because what we're going to look at tomorrow is we're going to look at the trailer for Aether and Iron. Sorry, we're going to look at the trailer for the Aether and Iron and then their gameplay trailer now, because we are going to play the demo tomorrow. So that is the sponsored stream. It'll be tomorrow. I'll probably do it about an hour into the broadcast. So into the stream. I guess technically it's also a broadcast. Just so we have people like waking up and getting themselves together. And yeah, but we're going to look at that. Aether and Iron. My brain cannot do so many things at once. It's the soothing noise. It's like, do you want to go back to sleep? Um, but yeah, it's like a deco punk narrative. So deco punk for them is sort of like steampunk art deco world. It's very clear that there are Disco Elysium inspired choices in the game, and the narrative wise, and yeah, so we'll take a look at that tomorrow because the demo's out now. But yeah, so let me do this. Okay. I feel like actually for this I might need to be in old-timey mode for the entire stream. Let me see here. Can I do this myself? Do I remember how to do old-timey mode on my own? I think I do. One sec. There we go. Okay. So, well, I won't be like the voice thing. I'll just do this for that. Um, and full screen. So yeah, so this is the Aether Iron announcement trailer, which you can get here. What am I looking for? That. Ooh. So Aether and Iron, there's a demo out now, and that's what we're going to play tomorrow. And yes, wish listed on Steam. Um, ignore my algorithm. Ignore it. Ignore my algorithm. Ignore all my ASMR stuff. Let's go back to their account so we can see, because I think there's also a gameplay trailer. So we'll watch that. It's very cool. Oh, did we just knock a train off of it? See, this is what I'm curious about. Tactical car combat. So yeah, so we'll look at that tomorrow. Oh, there's the beach lo-fi. That was really good. So we'll look at that tomorrow, and that'll be that. But today we're gonna play some other stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Let me come back to um, there we go. Back to being me. So yeah, let me see here. What are we doing? Let me get the game set up. We're actually going to play as opposed to just looking at stuff. Oh, sorry. If you're curious about that, and I'll have links for you all tomorrow as well. But Aether and Iron is available to wishlist in the Steam store now if you're curious. But today we're going to look at Dexterous, Time to Steal, which is sort of a match 3 roguelike. So I think people have basically said it's like match 3 meets Slay the Spire. And we'll take a look at that. We'll also take a look at the Bibidi Bibidi playtest update. They have made some updates, and the dev was kind enough to send an email to say, hey, you wanted, it was like legitimately, I said, yeah, keep me up to date on advancements. And they did indeed email me to say, "Hey, we've made some changes. If you want to take another look at the playtest," and I was like, "Yes, I do. I absolutely do." Um, they also said that they liked the remix that I did, which was it's it. I don't know if it did anything to help get eyes on their game, and if it did, huzzah! Um, it was just like, can I do this silly thing? And the answer was yes. So yeah. Okay, so let me come back over out of studio mode. And yeah, let's start up with, let's start Dexterous. What time is it? It's almost, okay, it's almost time for a break. Okay, I've been chatting for a while, so that's on me. Sorry about that. Um, so instead I will we'll just jaw here for a little while longer before I take a break and get up and stretch my legs. Um, so yeah, let's see, I kind of finished talking about the TikTok thing. Yeah. Oh, so my main thing with TikTok is I have no idea when somebody on TikTok that you follow goes live, what it does. Does it send them a note? Does it say, hey, they're live? I don't get it. Now, admittedly, I have almost all of my notifications for apps turned off. So that may be my problem. But I don't know that TikTok does anything to show people already following you that you're live versus people who just might be looking for live streams. And similar to the fact that YouTube will now, you can send a vertical stream to YouTube, or you can have YouTube automatically grab this much of your broadcast and send it to the shorts feed, which I found you can't really go to someone's shorts feed video directly. Like you kind of have to find it. And when I went to the shorts feed and saw the live videos, most of the live shorts videos were people doing ASMR, which I will watch some ASMR streams, but there is something about doing them live that it reminds me too much of. Does anybody remember the robot trend or the AI trend where it was just a live streamer and they were maybe cosplaying, and if you gave them a tip, they would say a phrase over and over again? I don't remember what we called that kind of thing. I suspect it's kind of gone out of fashion. Maybe, yeah, ice cream so yummy, that. NPC, thank you. NPC streams. And the thing is some of them were really 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 fascinating because they would really dress up like you would think of an NPC character. Um and then others would just be some hot person in a random room of their house just saying the stuff over and over again. And I don't know if they're still happening or not. But that's what the ASMR streams kind of felt like is people. The thing is they made a lot of money, and good on them, because being hot and compliant on the internet can make you tons of money, truly. Um but yeah, I was like, that's what the ASMR live streams felt like they were kind of responding to people in chat but also doing their own thing, and I don't have an ASMR setup, so I wouldn't do that. But I don't know what people see. Like, I have no idea. Also, hey, agent, I don't know how people, like, when I'm live on TikTok, what they see. So if you, and I forgot to record it, and there doesn't appear to be like, as far as I can tell, it's gone. Like, I did a whole, like, nearly an hour live stream on TikTok, and there's no way to access that at all. So yeah. Um, so my one goal before TikTok gets sold is to get a vertical stream, is to do one stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok at the same time. That is my goal. And I'll probably end up getting it done by the end of January, because when TikTok gets sold, I feel like it's going to suck. Same with Discord once they go public. The landscape is really gonna suck. I don't. It's so depressing, but the landscape is gonna suck. And I don't know how much we're gonna have to. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. OBS had a little moment. Um yeah, OBS had a little moment. That was odd. Um I still gotta work out what that is, and I don't want to roll it back. Um yeah, definitely be safe out there. Hey Bottle Globe, welcome on in. Um I That's the thing is I have a threshold of I know you added some awful stuff, but if I'm able to keep the awful stuff away from my stuff, I'm okay. But I worry that that's not going to be an option. Similar to Twitter. You know, for the longest time, Twitter was just doing what social media platforms have to do. They said the only way for us to do the way that this stuff works is we have a perhaps limited, perhaps unlimited license to your stuff. So, which is why, like, don't start writing your novel on Twitter or Blue Sky or Facebook. Like, don't write your novel there. Write your novel on your personal website and put snippets there because they have a license to like use that whatever. But Discord, right now we don't have a good other place. You know, we don't have a good other place that does what Discord does. And if they mess it up, you know, like where is everybody hanging out at now? And what I worry will happen is somebody will come up with an alternative to Discord, and there will be this, which similar from Twitter to Blue Sky, there will be this mass exodus to the new thing. But I don't want it to be a reflex of, well, we're all going to go to this new thing without really vetting it or checking it out. So yeah, um, I can say for as long as I'm able to, I will be keeping any AI anything out of my Discord. And I suspect that other peers and friends feel the same, that for as long as we can, we're going to keep the spaces doing what the spaces do. Um but yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Oh my god, I would love it if we were all on TeamSpeak. Like TeamSpeak reminds me of when I had the one ear Bluetooth like thing. Oh my god, TeamSpeak. So many nights of City of Heroes on TeamSpeak. Wow. However, let me do a little bit of a BRB so I can take a break and we'll take a look at Dexterous Time to Steal. And I am going to get up and stretch my leggy legs. And I will see you in about 3 to 5 minutes. And oh, yeah, it's raining now. So I'm going to have to get the umbrella for the store. But I'll BRB and I will see you on the other side of the break. Thanks all. I miss City of Heroes, like for real. For real. And I know we can go back to it, but it doesn't quite feel the same. I might still go back to it just for the fun, but it doesn't feel the same. But yeah, BRB. I was thinking about Noob's comment about TeamSpeak because it's like we were really running potatoes compared to today. And yet, like if you could get everything, if basically the hardest thing to set up with TeamSpeak was if you didn't have a wired if you didn't have like a wired microphone and headset. Because I had a Bluetooth one, so getting Bluetooth to talk to my computer was a whole thing. Um, but it just worked brilliantly. It reminds me of how Discord works now. Like Discord can be janky, but Discord voice and video, voice was always on point. Video, Um, so I can understand why anybody would have their eye on that. The same reason that Amazon looked at Twitch and said, "Hey, we just want your low latency video streaming tech. Like we would love to provide that to our customers." And good on them, they sure did. What did Twitch get in the deal? Abandoned? Is that the right word? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Hey, JD lady, welcome on in. Okay, so now that I have nattered away enough, let me see if we can do this. There we go. And, pardon me, snag this game. Let's just come over here. No, that's not it. Hold on, sorry. There it is. I was like, that's not it. That's it. Let me also get the audio for you because I did adjust this earlier. There we go. Okay. So, Dexterous, Time to Steal. A match 3 roguelite where you build your deck of blocks, collect game-changing relics, and battle your way through crime bosses in an attempt to pay off your debt and escape the time loop. So we are looking at a match 3. It's definitely, I can see it's already got like the Slay the Spire map, and you're using match 3 to fight enemies. I've played more games like this on my phone than I have on computery, so we'll have a look and see what this is like. All right. I checked the options ahead of time. It's very simple. It's very low key. I did adjust things down, so if it's too low, let me know. And I like that. I love that the clock follows you as you go. This is always important. You can erase your save, so if you're starting over. But we're going to start a new game and see what happens. From the boss. Congratulations on your release. I hope your skills have not deteriorated while you were serving time. There we go. However, you and your father's debts have been accruing interest all these years, and your bill comes due in 3 days' time. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. You're the boss. Your hands are never tied. Come on, my guy. Your hands are never tied. Don't pull that with me. And if you cannot pay, then you leave me no choice but to make an example of you. Why don't you hit the town and apply your trade? Or perhaps take on a few bounties and take out some of my rivals. Now stop wasting my time. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, so we have a bounty here. Tommy Crook of the Scavenger Gang, wanted for disorganized crime. Disorganized crime. Usury and larceny. Okay. All right, so it's really simple. This is a map that we've seen before in several games. You pick a point and you just go down the line. I'm going to pick the one at the bottom because it has the most question marks, and I love me some random junk. That's what I said in my 20s. So let's start here. Okay. Match 3 blocks of the same color to use the tools represented by the icons on those blocks. Select a block using left click, then select another block in range to swap with the first block. So very similar, it's a very simple match 3. So we're going to grab this one and this one. And that did 2 punchies. Okay, you can also deselect a block using right click. Hold left alt down. Okay, so this is a punch and it gains with the, it scales with the combo. Your move counter is shown on your cursor and in the bottom right corner. When you're out of moves, pick the button in the bottom right corner or press spacebar to end your turn. So I still have 2 moves left. Hold down left alt and mouse over an enemy to see their intent. So they're going to attack for 3. They're going to gain 3 defense. At the start of your next turn, you'll get a new set of blocks from your inventory and your moves will refill. To view your inventory, press I or click on the bag. Okay, so we can see what we've got. This will steal gold. This will do the punch. This will do the knife. We have a silver sword. And we have some shield upon shield upon shield. Your health is displayed below your character. Try not to die. Alright, I don't really have a move here, so I'm going to do that. And then that. Okay, it's got a big 0 on my cursor. I'm out of moves, so let me end my turn. You're going to hit me for 3. But I get more blocks. Oh, I got an auto. Okay, that's what I love about match 3 is sometimes when they come in, you just get an auto match, and I'm like, yes, yes, please. Okay, I have 3 moves available to me. I'm going to steal some gold. I'm going to knife them. And I'm going to shield up. And I'm out of moves. You're going to hit me for 3, but I have a shield to absorb it. Okay, let's do the big combo. Which, every time I hit with this, it scales. So let's do the combo here. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, every single time I hit, it added 1 to the punch, which is nice. Ooh, let's see what happens when we do this. That's like all the everything. Okay, you can gain 12 gold, and then we choose a block to add. A purple block is purple. Well, I like purple. Okay. Alright, so let's fight another enemy. I've got 17 out of 20 health, so healing would be good if I find some. That'd be great. Alright, so it's back to the crows, looks like. They look like crows. They look like they want to do a murder. I don't have any colors I can match. This is interesting. So I guess I can start a match. Like I can come over here and then over here. And then one more up here to get a shield. Okay, so that'll block the damage incoming. And yeah, I do love when the advice from the game is don't die. Like, have fun, don't die. Thanks. Thanks, game. Ooh, okay, so let's do the fists because they scale. And I still have more punches, so... Oh, I hit the spacebar by accident. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Okay, let's go with the silver sword, which deals 7 damage, and add a shield to it. And then... let's just do punchy. And... knife. Okay. So we get 11 gold, and we choose a block to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade the shield. So I can upgrade it into a big blue shield, so more defense, or a blue ice shield, so it gains defense and applies chill to all enemies and yourself. Oh, and yourself. Well, let's try it. Okay, random encounter. While picking open a chest, you hear an unexpected click. Was it a trap that I missed? What do you do? Try to disarm. You safely retrieve the chest's contents. That font is not great, but I don't think there's an option to change it. Ooh, a relic. I love relics because that's the passive bonuses. All physical attacks now have a chance to be critical. Sweet. Okay, another random encounter. It's all random, yikes. You come across a forger that owes you a debt. He doesn't have the money, but offers to make a copy of one of your tools instead. Duplicate. Let's duplicate the punch. Yeah. Consider us even now. That's not what I said. Okay, fine. It's just a chest. Oh, sweet. No traps? Purple Sands. Channel purple mana into a magical attack on all enemies on turn end. Okay, so I need to start matching more purple blocks. I need to get more purple blocks. This is a lot of question marks. I chose a very interesting path. Oil drum. Increase bomb radius by 1 and fire length by 1. I don't have bombs yet, but that's nice to know that's coming. Hey, alien traveler, welcome on in. Apply bleed to all enemies whenever you make a match 5. Okay, so that'll be nice if I can do it. Okay, finally, here's an enemy. I like that it's not really a happy face. It's almost like a smirking face. Like, oh, okay. Oh! They're going to attack for 5. You're going to defend for 3. You have 20 hit points each. You appear to be very well-dressed mice. Or rats. You dirty rats, etc. Okay, we're going to move this one over here. And this one over here to just get some damage. And I'll move this down so I can get punches next turn, but I'm gonna take... Well, no, I'll take 5 damage and the shield will mitigate it, so we're good. That's a good question. You can't move a block diagonally, so I don't know. I have an easy diagonal to check? I don't. I suspect no diagonals. Hey, Rex. Good morning. Hey, Kosum. Hi. Let's see. First off, do I have any, like... No, okay, let's do this. That'll get one of you out of my way. Let's do this. That'll take through the shield and hit you for 4. And then we'll do triple the fists. Ba-ba-ba. Excellent. Okay. So 16 gold. Choose a block. I need to choose more purple so I can use that purple mana. Another random encounter. Oh, the first time you drop to hero. The first time you drop to 0 health, heal for 50% of your max health. I do like that. So I have a slight escape clause in here if I want it. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so the diagonal did not process, so no diagonals. Sorry, what are you gonna do? You're gonna gain 3 defense, you're gonna hit me for 5. I have to hit the person in the front row, so that sucks. Well, but I'll hit you for boom, boom, boom. Alright. Let's do this, and then we'll end the turn. You're going to apply 2 poison to me? I don't like that. I want to be the poisoner. So we're going to chill. And so chill means you deal less physical damage. Let's get a match 4 in here. This is gonna be difficult. I'll do another shield. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I don't think that the chill is gonna mitigate the poison. Yeah, it's not. Poison went right through my shields. Well, now I'm in trouble. Hey, French press, well, come on in. Okay, let's do a 4-fist combo. 4-fist combo. Okay, that takes out the poisoner. I had a 5 combo down here that I should have paid attention to, but I didn't. Let's see, is there anything else I can do? Can I shield? Oh, I can't even do, okay. Alright, let's do this. You already had shield, so it's not going to matter much. I'm poisoned, so this isn't great for me. I'll just move that down there and end the turn. Okay, I don't think there's a problem if my blocks go to the top. It's not trying to like clear out the board. It just means I'll reshuffle. Let's use this brick. This brick will destroy all the blocks to the right. So that's like almost the whole row. Let's go with the knife. You're going to defend at the end of this turn anyway, so you're not going to attack me. But let's go ahead and hit you with one more knife. And hope that we get some more fun, interesting stuff on the next. Okay, we got an auto match. That was nice. Fists. I'd love to do a purple match just so I could see. Let's see if we can get a purple match in here, just to see what it does. Okay, that shielded me up, and you'll do less damage, but I am in trouble. Okay. Let's match the purple, because the hourglass does a magical attack that attacks all enemies. So let me get a purple mana. It doesn't do anything for me now, but having the purple mana over here will do an attack of 3 at the end of the turn. So I could use this to work on myself, really. There's not a whole lot I can do. Well, I can shield up. What I need is a match 5 to get health, or I just need to find some blocks that will heal me. And I'm not really seeing any. Excuse me. So I want to see what the turn ending of the purple mana looks like. Okay, so it just took 3 off. And I got an auto match on the first thing, so that worked. Okay. Gain 16 gold. Choose a block to upgrade. Let's see about you. I can choose a focused punch, a focused fist. So it does more fist damage, or knuckles. Let's do knuckles. That feels appropriate for the setting. Oh, thank goodness there's a health at the end. Okay, another artifact. Relic. What is this? It makes a ranged attack against all enemies whenever you make a match 4. I've not been doing well on the match 4, but we'll see. So I could do another random. I'm going to heal. Okay, so it's like a campfire. We can rest. We can upgrade a die or a block. Hey, Celestian. Remove a block, but we're going to rest. Okay, you rested and healed for 5 health. I will take it, because we're at the boss now. 60? 60 health? Are you seriousing me? I will also say it does have a, like, you're not wrong, Alien Traveler. It has a bit of Moonwalker vibes, like a bit of Moonwalker video game vibes to our main character. Okay, this is somewhat problematic. Yeah, no, this is really problematic. Tony, welcome on in, and thank you for the resub. Yeah, we're gonna die. Like, the boss is gonna do 7 damage to us. We're gonna die. The best I can do is I can apply some block and chill to everybody. So you're gonna do 25% less. So that's, you're gonna do 5 instead of 7, maybe, depending on how this game does percentages. All right. Oh, I can't do that. Well, I guess I can do that. That's not really going to help me. Oh, I can't move in. Oh, wow. I cannot swap a block into an empty space. Good to know. Would have been nice to know that sooner. Yeah, all I can do is like get a combo set up for next turn, but we're not going to get a next turn. Oh, actually we might, because I have exactly 7 defense. But I also have 2 poison incoming, so yeah. Yeah, we're not making it out of here. This is not happening. But what I will do is I'll try and do a combo here. So the silver sword does 7 damage. Okay, it looked really badass because I chained a bunch of attacks. But it's not going to end well for me. Let's go ahead and get 3 more damage, so 6 more damage dealt. And then do as much damage as possible. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, no. Now you're going to hit me for 5, but I have a defense of 5. And so I might last 1 more round, but I also have poison. Okay, I have 1 hit point. It is 1 HP and a dream time, y'all. Okay, if I do this, I can hit you for 4 with fists and knuckles. Unfortunately, the boss shielded up, and they're going to summon 3 minions. So we have a problem. Well, I have their shield down, so they don't have any more defense. But I don't have a whole lot I can do here. I can hit with more fist and take some gold, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to summon 3 minions, and that's going to be me done. 3 of them. All of them coming in with 3 damage towards me, and you with 7 damage towards me. I've been riding on 1 hit point this entire time. And it's not going well. Do you do all? Okay, so this will do 3 damage to all enemies while my turn ends. This will give me some defense and set and chill everybody. Hey Puka, good morning. Running is not an option. We got ourselves into this mess, so there is no running. Is there any more damage I can do? How about mediation? That's a great question. I don't think they're willing to listen. I don't think they are. Oh, I don't have any matches I can... Oh, I can make like... I can't defend... So yeah, that doesn't... Okay, you have to match with that to make it work. Crap on a stick. All right. So it did do 3 damage to everybody. Oh, right. I have the green belt. When I go to 0, I heal for 50% of my max health the first time. So I have 1 clutch move. That's it. 1 clutch move. Just the 1. That was pure. I completely forgot about my my heal on death. Okay. Well, if y'all are shielding, I'm gonna shield as well. Oh, I should have done that because I could. Okay, that's... let's do a little more shield, a little more damage. Have I got anything else up my sleeve? Not really. Because I can't move. If I could move this into an empty space, I'd be set, and I can't. Oh, I do have a punch. Well, let's take the punch. Sure. They're not going to hit me this turn. They're just going to all defend, so I'm not out of it. Okay, you're going to heal for 10, aren't you? And you're all going to hit me for 3 damage. And you all have 3 defense, so I need to be busting through some stuff here. That's not going to be enough. But adding dagger and sword and silver sword should be enough to start doing something. And do I have a shield? I don't. Why are these enemies so OP? It's a roguelite, so part of it is failing. Part of it is you are supposed to you're supposed to go down and come back. It just sucks. Okay, let's deal 3 damage, 6 damage. It's not going to be enough to do anything. Hey, Chrysicom, welcome on in. Yeah, am I done? Oh, it couldn't get through my shield. You're going to summon 3 more minions? We're going to be in this combat forever. Forever. Okay, let's just do the purple. Let's do the purple mana to do 3 damage to each of you at the turn end. We'll do some fists and grab some gold. Can I get one more attack in there? I can. Okay, that'll do 3, so you'll take 3 damage at the end of the turn, but the dude's going to summon 3 more. You're going to summon... Okay, you couldn't summon... Okay, so you have a maximum of 4 slots on that side of the field. So you tried to summon 3, and you couldn't because all your slots were filled. Interesting, good to know, doesn't super help me. Okay, everyone has been chilled, which means they now deal 25% less physical damage. So that'll be either 2 or 3 damage. Is there anything else I can do? Oh. Okay, the silver sword does 7, so let's hit you all like this. That's... Okay. Now I have 12 defense, so I'll be able to block all but 1 point of this. And, yeah, okay. Oh, no, I did the math wrong. I was able to block it all. Haha. Alright. Yeah, this is like playing Candy Crush with somebody watching over your shoulder. Okay, the knuckles do 5. So let's hit you with the combo here. And then... more fists, because I built up the fist damage, so you get bonus there. Can I hit you for 1 more anywhere else on my board? Yeah. That's rude. Can I get a purple mana in at the end of the turn? No. Well, I can steal some gold, but that's not really going to help me. Well, you're both defending at the end of this turn, so it might help me. Just steal some gold from you. Yeah, you're not attacking this turn. Now you're attacking, and you have 3 defense. Yeah, I'm not in a better position than I was before. Okay, we're going to do this and then move this over. So that'll take you out. You're going to heal for 10. You've got 10 defense. This is still not great for me. But I'll start taking things out from the bottom. That at least will give me something. Okay, you're going to heal for 10, so you're going to basically go back to full. But I think you lose your defense. Oh, crap, you're going to summon more birds. I'm reminded of the Wiz, because after Wicked's in my head, but the Wiz, the bird-like crow enemies in the Wiz were horrifying, both on Broadway, on the stage show, and in the movie. Horrifying. Okay, let's do 2 fists. Okay, 1 and 4. Let's do another fist here. That'll give me 3. Oh, it's not gonna do. Oh, well, this a combo of 4 will give me health. So let's do that. Oh no, it just okay. No, it doesn't need the destroy block. Dang it. JD. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Just in time to celebrate my demise. Because he's going to summon 3 more My guy. I would say, what did I do to you? Except, I mean, I know what I did. I came in trying to take you down. So we'll go with the match 4. We'll give myself tons and tons and tons of shields. And when I match 4, I also get to make a ranged attack against all enemies. So it does whittle them down a bit. So really, now you're starting to get in the business of, can I match 4 blocks to start getting my bonuses? And now your eyes start scanning and scouring, like, where are my matches? Where are my matches? I don't have an ability. I don't have an ability to shuffle the blocks. So really, it's matching what I've got, or making a move and hoping to do a match down the line. Like, I can move you up here, and then do that. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not super helpful. But yeah. So yeah, Krazigon, we're playing Dexterous, Time to Steal, and we are playing somebody who owes money to the boss. We are trying to recoup on our debts by taking out bounties, which is the boss, the big boss at this level. And essentially, it's like a match 3 meets Slay the Spire. And I'm in trouble. Okay. You're all going to defend next turn. Great. That's just great. Oh, let's see here. Oh, let's do this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, yeah. I think it will be what I want to do, because I want to get the purple mana, which will do 3 at the end of the turn, and then do a quick combo there. Okay. So you're all going to take 3 damage at the end of the turn. You're going to heal for 10. So yeah, you pretty much have a loop of summon minions, throw a shield on, do an attack, heal. So, okay. So, all right. I don't quite have your number yet, Pally, but I'm getting there. Ooh, okay, so this destroys all blocks to the right, so I can get damage if I do this. So that'll be like pow, 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 pow. Also desperately tracking for like match 4 opportunities and not seeing any. So we'll do 2 more fists here. And then dagger, 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 dagger. Okay, you're going to heal for 10. So what are you going to do now? You're going to summon, yeah, see, now you're going to summon 3 minions. So unless, like, this is it's sort of like being stuck in a bad loop, because if I cannot take them down, and 49 points is a lot. If I can't take them down, then we're kind of stuck here. So I'm going to do this to get a bunch of damage in. And then with my 2 remaining moves, hold on, this will be 7, 3, and 3. This would be 5 and 1. Okay, so we're going to just do this and this. Oh. It's still not enough to do anything. I mean, I got you lower than half, but you're going to summon your 3 crows. And you're all going to come in and start trying to attack me. The futility is starting to be made clear. Also, I mean, it is my first time through. You're not always supposed to win on the first time through, which is really frustrating for roguelites. Okay, we're going to shield up. So we'll be able to tank some damage here. And let's do one more. Okay. Okay, so you're not going to be able to hurt me, but I'm not doing anything to you. Well, I was able to do 3 points of damage to everybody, so that helped. Okay, so now we have some matches they rolled in. That was very lucky. I'll take it. I have a relic here that if I do a match 4, I make a ranged attack against all enemies. So I'm going to match 4. So do some damage. And then everybody gets a ranged attack. Then do some more damage. Okay. We're almost looking like we might have possibilities now, but that could just be me being lulled into a false sense of security. Okay, each of those will do 3 points of damage. So I can do... Oh! What does a match 5 do? I've forgotten already. Match 5 will heal me. Okay, so let's do a match 5 here. It's not going to be much damage, but it will heal me. Thought it healed me. Maybe it didn't. Okay, Knuckles and... Okay, you're going to shield up for 10, but it's still just you and me on the field, pal. And you're going to heal for 10 next turn? Okay, okay, I might have a chance now. We might have a way out of this, because I'm going to hit you for 3 punches. That's going to do escalating damage. That should wear down your shield. Okay. And since the fist means that I have increasing damage for punch attacks, I'm going to steal a little gold. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that we would actually... Now, we're not... Oh! No, I'm not going to be able to do it this turn. But we're going to get really close. Okay, so because of that purple match, that's going to do 3 damage to you at the end of this turn, so you're going to have 1 health left. But, okay, you're back to 11. Can I do 11 points of damage in this turn? Which is what that's what feels like a lot of role-playing games come down to. You just don't know it yet. Like, how much damage can I do in this turn? Okay. So I can do 6 points of damage by matching these 3. And I can do 10 points of damage by matching these 3. Wait, shield, and then come back. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wild. And all the loot. All the loot. So we get a boss relic. Gain a copy of the blade whenever you rest. Whenever you apply poison, increase the amount applied by 2. Enemies. Oh, I need to find some poison blocks. Okay, well, we'll do the poison thing. Okay, gain 1 cheese. I don't know what cheese is. Okay, choose a rare block. Okay, so now we're choosing the weird stuff. This is a key punch, so it actually deals combo, so it deals combo damage times 2. This is a purple full mana. It draws additional blocks from your inventory. Purple full hand. Oh, so by playing it, it brings more blocks in. Or there's the bomb. Destroys surrounding blocks, limited, so it's only drawn once. We're going to go with more purple because I want to see more purple effects. And now, when I match 5, do I want to heal? There it is. Destroy all blocks of the same color that you swap with. Okay. So here's our next bounty. Telacula of the Cult. Wanted for brainwashing, blood doping, and race fixing. So that's the next. So the next thing is, okay, who are we going after this time? Okay, we'll start here. And that, oh, what do you do? Are you a bat with a bat? You're a bat with a bat. Okay. So I'm really curious. It is a bat with a bat. In a hat. Yeah, you're right. I'm curious what happens when we do this. Okay, so matching... Oh, wow. Matching that full hand purple block really does draw more blocks from your inventory. It's like, okay, you want to fill up? We're filling up. Okay. Okay, so let's hit you with the fists. Let's hit you with a sword. And you're done. Okay. So now we can upgrade our blocks. What happens if we upgrade the dagger? Double dagger. Okay, deal damage twice, and it's critical. Nice. Okay. So yeah, so this is Dexterous Time to Steal, and it's available in the Steam store now. Let me see here. Can I... There we go, settings. So we're going to save and quit. So yeah, it's available in the Steam store now. Let me find the link for that. I was also curious if a blank block upgraded to do something else, so maybe I'll have to come back and find that out later. But yeah, it's available in the Steam store now if you are curious, and yeah, that's cute. It's got an interesting thing because you feel like you're doomed when you come up against an enemy that's like, okay, they have way too many hit points and the blocks are not blocking the way I need them to. And then you get lucky, because I totally got lucky that the boss's cycle was just enough for me to get in. Like, I know I squeaked by on the damage, but it was just enough. And if I didn't have that relic that gave me half health on death, it would have been donezo. So yeah. So yeah, that's Dexterous. And next up, we're going to return to a Bibidi Bibidi. Because yeah, they've made some changes, and I would love to look at those new changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the short ad now while I set up for Bibidi Bibidi. So it's going to be like a minute and a half. Is there? I thought there was green screen fox. It is so gray outside. I didn't even like close the blinds. So I'm going to run the quick ad now while I set up for Bibidi Bibidi in the background. And yeah, so BRB for some of you. Others, I'll be here. And some of you may not get an ad at all because of those subs, which, holy crap. Hold on, let me go over to my Go to my dashboard because JD just came on through. 10 subs. That's amazing. Let me scroll up here. Casilda, Furwick, Fuzzy Finch, Loopy Loo, KJ, Nuviance, Malimu, Malachi, Banana Mobster, and Celestian. Enjoy those subs. So yeah, let me quickly run the ad. I'll be back in about like a minute and a half. So see. Okay, that's starting. That's starting. You played Dice Dice Baby nonstop since. Oh, isn't it good? It's there's something about, and it's not really Balatro mechanics, but there is something about adding just a bit of roguelite energy into simple games. So blackjack, poker, dice rolling to like basically Yahtzee. You know, Dice Dice Baby is like Yahtzee with the full complement of gaming die. Um, which that would be really funny to play Yahtzee with like a full set of dice. That'd be funny. Um, okay, sorry, I was getting the game going. And what I really appreciated when I started up Bibidi Bibidi earlier when I started up Bibidi Bibidi earlier, they mentioned the issue with the game capturing the game upside down. And they said that when you play, you may want to use window or display capture. I use window capture, so it hasn't affected me. But we did see it happen on Steven's stream where the game was captured upside down. And that was amusing. Amusing, but still like didn't affect Steven playing the game after he inverted it, but it was funny because the mouse was in different parts of the screen than OBS thought it was, and that was funny. But yeah. So if you aren't aware, we have played Bibidi Bibidi before. There is on the page you can try to join the playtest. And Bibidi Bibidi is a wizard core roguelike deck builder where you combine cards in your spellbook to cast unique and powerful spells, crawl through twisting tunnels, and fight maddening monsters to find the perfect build for your wizard. Every turn is a puzzle. And it has been updated. They have added... Sorry, I'm getting the right window. They have added a sky map, so now there is sort of an overland map. Runs are automatically saved. There are some new monsters that lock your cards. There's a new boss. There are some new sigils, some quests, and quality of life. So yeah, let's have a peek. See if we can do a quick run. What I wonder now is, has it gotten harder? Because I think once you locked into whatever your strategy was, the game felt kind of easy. And I'm wondering now if it's gotten harder. So what's the sky map? Hey, Mer, good morning. The sky map is believed to contain prophecies by Merlin himself, but every culture interprets these astral constellations in their own way. Overcome life's greatest challenges to unlock its secret knowledge. Okay, so let's discover the sky. So we've discovered it. We have to cast 3 spells in 1 turn, defeat King Slimus, or find the Fountain of Youth to unlock the other pieces of it. But it looks like... oh, that's pretty. Okay. So yeah, let's start a run. And the previous update they also added like doors. Like the option to do doors. So now I don't know if I fully remember what my strat was. I believe my strat was just poison everything. That was probably my strat, is just poison everything. Yeah. Okay, so this is the tutorial again, just in case. So you create a spell by putting 3 cards into the spell book. Each slot activates a different card, a different part of the card. And if you don't have enough cards to cast a spell, you end your turn. You can hover over the icons to get the tooltips, which I love. So yeah. Oh my gosh, your gremlins are so cute. So yeah, depending on where you put it, and it's very, they've made this a lot clearer now, that when you hover over a part of the card, that's the slot it needs to be in for this part to be impacted. And I will say that since the first thing that I have in here, the first thing that I have in here is, of course, the bubble and the force and the shield, we kind of have to do this.
Shield upon shield upon shield upon shield upon.
Shield upon shield upon shield upon shield upon. Shield upon shield upon shield upon shield upon. Shield upon shield upon shield upon shield upon. Okay. So, hey Tom, welcome on in. All right, let me, no, because it's in the Discord rotation, so if it comes up again, it may come up again. All right, so, we have 3 gremlins. They're all just going to attack me for 3 points. I've got 40 health points. What I really like about this is if you're not into doing math quickly on the fly, it will tell you how much damage will come to you. So right now, if I don't do anything, I'm going to take 9 damage. As I start to add shields and other things, it will then say, oh, okay, you're going to do better. So I'm going to do Abra, which means I'm going to gain 1 shield. I'm going to do Bubble, so I'm going to gain more shield. And then I'm going to add 2 Force. So this is essentially, the first slot does the boon, so that's the first part of the top part of the card. The second slot is the middle part of the card, and the third slot is the bottom part of the card. This is going to automatically give me 1 shield. Oh, it even tells me how much force. Oh, nice. This is going to automatically give me 1 shield. This is going to mean that the spell I cast is more shield, and it's going to be for 2. It also says it right here for 2. So I'm going to cast that. It's also cute because, like, he'll say the spells. That's fun. You can turn that off if you want. So then I'm still going to take 6 points of damage when this is all done, but this is all that I can do for now. Let me also see. Can I? Yeah, I'll do that if you need to see behind me. I'll just do that. Okay. So yeah, I can't do anything else. I'm going to end my turn. Ow, ow, ow. Your draw pile is almost empty. If there are fewer cards left than the number of cards you draw at the start of your turn, the discard pile is automatically shuffled back into it. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot going on here. I don't have any boons, so it doesn't really matter what I put in the first column, unless I just want something fun. What's more important is I'm going to need that zap. Well, okay, let's, hold on, let's put this back. Let's draw some cards. Let's draw 2 cards, actually. Bibidi Sim Bobidi is going to draw me 2 cards.
Bibidi Sim Bobidi.
Okay. Now I have some more options. I can add an additional target. So first off that. So now I can hit 2 of them. I'm going to zap for the school. And it'd be nice to add 1 force to spell, or have bubble, but I'm going to zap for 3. And that's going to hit 2 targets. So I'm going to take 3 damage on the next turn. And now I'm going to take this 3 damage because I don't have enough cards for this turn. Ow. Rude. Okay. Once again, I don't have enough. So I'm going to gain a shield, and I'm going to draw 2 cards. I don't have enough to take them out. And now I do. Okay, so we can gain a shield, we can zap them for 3, choose the target. Alright. Not exactly unscathed. The 9 damage was not great. Okay, so Plongus is fun because it just does 2 damage right away. Stronk. Stronk is a single-use card, so you gain 1 swole, which means you increase your damage by 1. You can also use it to bubble up. You can also use it for 3. After you use this card, you can't use it again until the end of combat. But it's a good card, so I'm going to take it. Okay. We have 3 gold, so we can't really do much in the shopkeeper. There's a dangerous door ahead of us. Secret pathway. Anything could happen. Well, you got me. I love a secret pathway. Hey, Amelie, welcome on in. A transparent sludge covers this tunnel. It doesn't seem particularly harmful for the moment, but you will have to go through much more of it to reach the other side. Do we trudge through, or do we clear it with magic? Does it tell us what happens? It doesn't. We're going to clear it with magic. You zap a path through the sludge with ease. About halfway through the passage, you feel wet globs of ooze drop on you. Blobberts on the ceiling. They'll seem happy that you messed up their handiwork. Oh no. The art for the Blobberts seems to have gotten better, too. Okay. Blobberts are tough, because Blobberts will summon Tiny Slimy. They don't do much damage themselves, but when they take damage, they continue to summon, so this is not going to be great for me. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna gain 3 shield on this. It's a waste. It's not really a waste of my strong, but eventually I'm gonna have to do damage to them. Okay, so now they're not gonna do me any damage. Okay. And what's also interesting is when you add bubble, aka when you add a shield, the shield does not go away at the end of the turn. A lot of games like this, the shield does go away. So, okay. We're going to go with add an additional target, zap, and Kadabra. So we can choose both these targets and hit them for 3. It's not optimal because they're going to summon tiny slimies, but we need to start whittling them down. Okay. I'm still going to take, regardless, I'm going to take 1 point of damage because they're hitting me for 2 and I can only do that. Okay. Does not trigger other on-death effects. Cool. All right. So now I have 4 damage coming for me, and I don't like this at all. So I'm going to do another additional target. I'm going to zap for 2. I'm going to take out the Blobberts. And then I'm kind of in trouble because they're probably going to... They might summon more tiny slimies.
Bibidi Bibidi.
Okay, they don't. They have to be alive for that. Excellent. Okay, so now I still have to deal with these 2 tiny slimies. And all I can really do is zap one of them for 1, so I'll just do that.
Bibidi Bibidi.
because the tiny slimy doesn't have any effects itself. So I'm going to take the 2 points of damage. Not great. But let's see, what can I do now? I can gain a shield. I can bubble for 3. That'll block. Abracadabra. So that will block 2. So yeah, basically I'm not going to take any incoming damage. Let me end the turn. Now I really need to start getting some zaps in here. And I don't need to zap them for much. Like, I don't need that much. So let's gain a shield. Let's zap for 1 to get you out of here. And I need more cards, so... Okay, so I should be able to take you out on this one, yeah. And just for fun, we'll add force to the spell, because we can. So now we're doing 4 points of damage. It's overkill. It's overkill, but it basically lets us like do force and then zap and then 3, but we added 1 force, so we're zapping it for 4. So it's overkill, but I just wanted to walk through a tunnel. My favorite, poison. My favorite. Okay, poison. We're going to go with the Perilous Portcullis because that gets us an artifact, but we are close to half our health, so we're in trouble. This is not going to be a fun... Oh my gosh, what are these? A chain golem, a rodent of unusual size, and a gremlin. Okay, the rodent of unusual size will apply poison to me, so I need to take them out if I can. When you attack, you lock a random card in my hand. And you also have 6 shield. Okay, I am kind of in trouble. Oh, actually not. Well, okay. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to go bubble. Actually, hold on. That'll be 3 cards. So let's draw 3 cards. Let's apply poison to a target, which is the chain golem, because poison bypasses shields. So they'll get poisoned no matter what. Okay, so poison's going to bypass the shield. Oh, I like the new animation for poison as well. And... Oh, okay, so now I can add an additional target. So I am able to... I'm going to go School of Zap and 3 points. So I'm going to choose the Rodent of Unusual Size and the Gremlin. That's going to hit both of them for 3 points of damage. The Chain Golem is going to take 1 point of poison, which will actually kill it. So let's do this. Unfortunately, I believe it gets to attack before the poison activates. So, boo. Yeah, so it gets to attack before the poison activates, and it locked this card, meaning I have to use it to do anything with it. So I'm going to put it here to use it. It doesn't do anything, but I have to use it in a spell to unlock it. Crap. Okay, well, I'm going to gain a shield. Okay, so we're gonna bubble up. And you're gonna hit me for 1, and you're gonna lock another card, but... Oh, you butt face. I could really use my Hexy back, but I can't. have it. And Hexy's all the way. Dang it. I need my Hexy to get 1 point of damage into you. Okay, so... I need to start going on the offensive, so let's do this and this. Let's zap you for 3 to at least to take down some of that shield. You're going to lock another card in my deck.
Bibidi Kadabra.
Oh, but I do... Okay, so I still have the ability to use this. So let's go ahead and zap you again for 1.
Bibidi Bibidi Sin.
Okay. I'm still going to take 1 point of damage at the end of this, but I've got your shield down a little bit more. If I can get my poison... Yes. Okay, now you're going down. Now it doesn't matter. So let's see here. Actually... Can I zap you for 3? Yeah, okay, we'll do this. This will hit you for... It'll hit you for like 1 poison, which doesn't matter because I'm going to zap you for 3, which is going to get 3 your 2 shield and your 1 health. Yay!
Taxi. Bibidi Boo.
Okay. So, alright, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. That is nice. Deal 0 damage to a random enemy and upgrade this boon. So, I need this. This is good. Because it's called Growis for a reason. Because every time you use it, it gains 1. All the numbers on the card get increased by 1. All of them. That could come in very handy.
Rose.
And let's see here. Extra reading. Summons an animated tome. An animated tome is an enemy that when you kill it, it lets you draw a card. Anytime another enemy dies, apply 1 health to self. We're going to go with a Sigil of Grief. After another enemy dies, apply 1 health to self because we're doing a little rough here. We have 10 gold. Let's go to the shopkeeper's nook. Okay, so we could do healing. What is Sigil of Degustation? After using a potion, gain 2 max health. Oh, we have potions now. Ah. So Potion of Forgetting. It will destroy a card from your deck permanently. This is status. So this is interesting. Status is a handy effect. The handy effect, as long as it's in your hand, it does the thing. So we're going to go for status, which is 3. So we'll purchase that. And then Kame, which is 6. Yeah, we'll do that one too. Okay. Yeah, we were... We'll go with the dangerous door again. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute, but they're gonna hurt me. Okay, so the fire snifflers are really cute, but every time they hit you, they conjure cards that go to your deck. And they don't do anything spell-wise, but if you keep them in your hand, they hurt you, so you have to get rid of all these cards. The crow, the loot pie, you gain a gold after you hit it, and then it generally tries to leave, so you want to basically do as much damage as you can to it. They're each going to do 3 damage. I'm going to keep this in my hand to apply shield to me. So we'll do this. And then zap, and then for 3. And we'll target the loot pie, because the gold will be great. It's not the best move.
Rose. Bibidi Gabi.
But gold is good. Okay.
Handy.
So yeah. These are a problem. If these are left in your hand, you deal 2 damage to yourself. I may have to... Yeah, you're going to leave next. You're going to, like, leave. So I'm going to leave you alone now. We're going to use these just to get rid of them.
Too hot, too hot, too hot.
Okay. One, two, three, one. Dang it. All right. We'll just start dealing with the fire snifflers, because we are in trouble. Like, this is not about to be good.
Too hot. Bibidi Bibidi.
Okay. I'm not going to use this because I need that shield. Or will I? I can add an additional target. I can zap for 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit you down for these.
Bibidi Statis.
I like the handy effects because if you keep them in your hand, then you get that effect. But taking these 2 out will be faster. So the loot pie is probably going to leave. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I have a bunch of cards that I cannot use. So get rid of these first.
Too hot, too hot, too hot.
I like the brittle cards get ripped up. That's nice. Alright, so... I can draw another card.
Too hot, sim Bibidi.
Interesting. Alright, let's gain a shield. And we'll gain 4 shield at the end of this turn, so it's not the best thing.
Abra, abra, strong.
So I'll still take 2 points of damage. Because they're hitting me for 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, so another way to use the 2 hot cards is to use a boon ahead of it. Well, actually, hold on. Let's find out. Add an additional target. Well, yeah, let's get rid of 3 of them first.
Too hot, too hot, too hot.
Okay, I can add an additional target. I can zap for 2. So that will take out one of the fire snifflers. Crap. Well, no, I know, it's fine. Okay, that takes out one of you. Unfortunately, now I'm stuck with this, and that's gonna... Dang it. Okay, so let's get rid of all 3 of these.
Too hot, too hot, too hot.
I'm going to leave this in my hand, so I apply 2 shield to myself. I'm just going to gain a shield and zap for 1, because that's all I need.
Bibidi Bibidi.
But I have chosen very poorly. Interesting. So now we have a bean that lets us gain 10 health and will let us heal over our maximum. Pardon me. So we'll grab that. It's brittle, so when we use it, it's done. While equipped, gain plus 10 max health. Okay, we'll grab that. Okay, so now our max health went up, which is nice. So we can go to the shopkeeper or we can rest. Let's go ahead and rest. Cute little thing. We're going to rest and gain 15 health. I really love the alcove. Okay. And I believe this is the boss. So, well, this is the first boss because there are multiple bosses in the run. All right. King Slimus. King Slimus. Here's a problem with King Slimus. When you receive unshielded damage, you summon a Blobbert. So for now, I'm just going to end my turn and see what happens. Yeah, I get the shield. You hit me for 1. I draw more cards. So this is what I want. I want poison, and I want to deal a lot of it. And I want to take you down with poison if at all possible. Unfortunately, I don't have something that deals more poison each time. But I'm going to gain a no. Interesting. So I can apply 1 poison to you if I just do this. But I could apply more poison to you if I do something else. So, okay, if I put this here. If I put this here and this here, that's going to apply 4 poison to you. Okay, that's great. Now, I'm going to use my heal now. Oh, it actually doesn't work if I don't put it there, does it? Okay, never mind. Because if I zap you, then it's going to count as unshielded damage. Oh, interesting. You also get swole every time. Yikes. Every time. Oh, crap. Okay. That's, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna see how much of this we can tank before we have to do something really bad. But I've got 4 poison on you. So can I last 4 turns is the question. Okay. I believe my best option here is to continue to shield and hope that the poison takes them down in a few turns. So I'm going to bubble. Oh, do I want to draw more cards first though? Oh, yeah. Let me do this. And then no. And I'm going to get out my zap cards, like all my zap cards, because I don't need them. Sensu. That was nice. Okay. Now I want to add 1 force to spell. I want to bubble, and I'm going to bubble for 3, which is actually going to turn into 4. Okay, now I'm curious, did the Grois... Okay, so the Grois boon only goes up by 1 when you use it as a boon. Okay. Alright. I'm now going to take 1 point of damage, which is better. I'm not going to use these cards because I don't want to do damage to you. I'm going to end my turn and see what happens. Okay, you're going to take more. Okay, so yeah, if you have it available, the secret with the slimes is don't do direct damage. If you can avoid doing direct damage to the slimes, then you're good to go. So, I'm going to do what I did before, which is add 1 force to the spell. Oh, let me see if I can do something else first. Add a force to the spell, blight them for 3. Okay. And now I'm going to gain a shield for 3.
Bibidi Abra.
Okay, so that means I'll still have 2 points of damage coming in. And now when I end my turn, I'm going to get 2 more shields. So I should be able to block all the damage. You're going to take 7 points from poison.
Andy.
Yes. Okay. You, sir, are now in big trouble. You are now in trouble, and I like that. So prepare for it and make it double. I'm going to gain a shield. I'm going to school bubble. I'm going to add 2. It's not going to be great.
Abra. Rose. Bibidi.
And then, just for giggles, I'm going to get rid of these zaps because I don't like having them around with Slimus on the field.
Bibidi. Sim. Bibidi.
Okay, I actually didn't have another handy ability, but just in case. Okay, I'm going to take 4 points of damage, but you're going to take more, and we're going to beat you, buddy.
Andy.
That is basically the easy way to get through that combat. The hard way to get through that combat is if you start attacking the King Slimus, because you have no other choice, they will spawn more slimes, and then some of the slimes have an ability to spawn more slimes, so you may end up with an entire field ahead of you. So having a poison ability was extremely lucky. I'm gonna... Soothe is nice, because, like... I'm gonna take Plexi, though, because it does Blight. Okay. On pickup, get a mystery party box. On pickup, all spells get an additional 1 force. Oh, but we have to go with this one. On the start of your turn, apply 1 poison to a random enemy. I'm so sorry, Sigil of Power. You do seem awesome, but I have to go with the Sigil of Miasma. Okay. Ooh, I like the stained glass. That's nice. All right, I could use a shop now because I have money. So let's see if we can get through this quickly so we can go buy some stuff. And then it's about time for me to wind it down. Oh my god, I love these enemies. Okay, Fallen Knight. A tethered soul, and it's like got the ghost, but it's also got chains. Okay. So you also, so the chains are an interesting thing. When you see an enemy with chains, it's going to lock down a card in your hand. Okay, you won't attack until next turn. What do you do? You cannot be poisoned. You're already poisoned. You can't be poisoned. But you only... Oh, so I still have... Okay, so I have to get past all of your health. Oh, sorry, all of your shield. Okay, so you cannot be poisoned. But both of you can. So let's just come out swinging. And let's add 4 poison to you.
Plexi. Abra.
But you still use... Okay, so you still get to use these attacks. Okay, so you're not going to actually attack, but you do... Oh, after I cast a spell. I wasn't paying attention. After I cast a spell, you lock a random card in hand. Fine. Fine. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of going to suck. Whoopsie. I have 18 points of damage coming my way. What the heck? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we have to use these so we can unlock them. But if I cast a spell, you're going to... Oh, geez. All right. You're a problem no matter what. If I cast a spell, you're going to lock more cards. So I need to cast the cards to unlock them. Okay, then let's gain a shield. And cast these. Yeah, you're still going to lock 2 cards in my hand, aren't you? Yeah, I figured you locked the one I wanted. Poison. I should have done that first. That's on me. And I should have done it first because you can't lock cards that have already been locked, probably. Okay, cool. Then let's do this and this and this and hit the Fallen Knight. Because you can't lock you can't lock a card that's already been locked. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I'm taking 17 points of damage. It will take out one of them with the poison. But wow, that really hurt. That was not cool. Okay. All right, let's add an additional target. Let's zap for 3. I'm going to get all 3 of these cards locked on my turn anyway. Oh, I'm not going to get all 3 locked. Excellent. Okay, in that case, I'll get 2 shield. You will die on your next turn, but you'll still hit me. Okay. It's just me trying to do math. Yes. Maybe I need a math. Do I need a math gif redeem as well? Like. Alright. So now I'm just down to you. You cannot be poisoned. You are immune to poison, but you are not immune to damage. So now it's time to start hitting you. So deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Zap. And for 3. So that's going to deal 4 damage. So that won't quite get past your shields, but it's going to get close. And Grois went up by 1. Okay, so now you have 1 shield, and so can I do 2 points of damage to you? I can. Ooh, wait. Okay. Deal 2 damage. Erase mana. I don't have mana burn. Mana burn is generally something you give to yourself. I haven't managed to find any enemies that give you mana burn yet. And this is just draw one. You know, I'll take Sala. Okay. I'm going to go to the shop just to see if there's, because we have 17 gold now, so we should be able to pick up something fun. Interesting. There is no sigil in the shop. There is a potion of healing, though. That costs 8. We'll take it. We'll take another blight, another hexy. I like being able to add another target, so we'll do that. Okay, next room. We will once again go easy because yeah, I feel like, oh no, actually sorry, I'm past my stream time, so we should go hard. Like, let's go in. Okay. Mr. Handy, after I draw a card, apply 1 absorb to a random enemy. So absorb isn't a shield. Absorb is removed at the start of your turn. Absorb is like a shield, but it's not. So every time I draw a card, you're going to basically apply absorb to one of these. You, Bombo, I feel like you're gonna explode, and not in a good way. Interesting. Okie dokie. All right. Let's add an additional target. Let's poison for 4. We're gonna hit you for poison. And hit you for poison. So I'll get some gold out of this. And then we will end our turn. I have 19 damage incoming, and there wasn't a whole lot I could do about that. Oh, it didn't actually... So it has to be... Okay, so it has to be unshielded damage. So I have to actually hit you. And my strong is still locked from the previous encounter. Well, crap. Okay, no, we can do this. No, we can't. I was going to see if I could free my strong. But let me see here. You have 3 absorb and 1 health. Yeah, I can. Okay, let's do that. And a zap for 3. Choose you.
Strong Bibidi. Boo.
Oh, it just negates the... Oh, crap. Okay, I wasn't doing that right. You're still going to die, so that's fine. Alright, we'll deal 2 damage to a random enemy. We'll zap for 2. Choose you.
Rose. Bibidi. Shala.
Okay. And we're done. You're going to leave. Yeah. Okay. That went better than I thought it would, but yikes. Okay, so Hame does a zap 2. This does 2 damage to a random enemy. Hey, Jory, welcome on in. Oh, let's see if we can double up on the zap. Okay. And then the Sigil of Whipping. Every time you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. At the start of combat, you apply 2 poison to a random enemy. So that's at the start of combat. I'm going to go with the Sigil of Whipping. Every time you cast a spell, you deal damage. Because I don't use potions very much, so we'll do Sigil of Whipping. And we'll try the secret pathway, because anything could. You enter a claustrophobic chamber. Various instruments of torture are displayed on the walls. From a shadowy corner, an imposing silhouette looms into view. An Iron Maiden. For a moment, it seems to rattle. Step inside to claim your prize. A hollow metallic voice suddenly resounds from within the empty sarcophagus. I can step inside and take 15 damage, or I can leave. I'm going to step inside and take the 15 damage because I want to know what the prize is. Against your better judgment, you give it a shot and step inside the Iron Maiden. Rusty spikes poke uncomfortably at your back. As the door slams shut, needles pierce your skin from all sides. After only a split second of unbearable pain, the door swings open once again. The iron contraption appears to shudder for a moment, from pleasure or unease. You can't tell. Very well, the disembodied voice sighs. Your reward is due. So we get to choose another. Okay, we have to choose another one. So all of these are epic. After casting a spell, absorb. Oh, after casting a spell, apply 1 absorb to self. So this negates any loss of health. And I wasn't really paying attention to absorb. This negates any loss of health. So I need this one. This one would be cool because it increases all the force on a random card in my deck. But I'm going to do this. Because anytime I cast a spell... Okay, yeah. You collect your prize and rush out the door, quick to leave this cursed place behind forever. So this game is Bibidi Bibidi. It is a deck builder roguelike. It's currently in playtest. You can apply to the playtest on their Steam page. And it is similar to, like, if you think about Slay the Spire and other roguelite deck builders, you deal with encounters, but you also deal with random encounters. The fun of this one, okay, we're gonna go with the regular door because I'm in dangerous health. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. Oh no, what happened? Hold on a sec. Oh. You know, spunk, like brass, like Moxie. Okay, so we have a Null Bonker, a Null Clanker. When an enemy dies, apply 1 shield to yourself. When an enemy dies, apply 1 Swole to yourself. If I cast a spell, I'm gonna get Absorb. So it doesn't matter how much damage they're gonna do. But I am still going to gain 1 shield. I'm gonna zap for 2, and I'm gonna go 3. So it's gonna do 6 points of damage to somebody. Let's deal to you. Okay. So now I have Absorb, so it doesn't matter how much damage they do. If I understand Absorb correctly, we're about to find out if I do. Oh no, it negated the first instance of damage, not all 3. Ah well, that's on me. Which is perfect because I need to wind it down. It is raining and I got to go to the store. So I did know what Absorb did, but I needed more instances of it because it negated completely the first hit. So the first hit, 0. Unfortunately, there were 2 hits after that. So that's on me. Oh well. Made it to room 12. Bibidi died. I love it. I love it. Bibidi died. And I think... Okay, so we completed some quests too. So let's go back to the sky map. That's okay. I mean, look, I am on early and I think people need to get to sleep. So the sky map is a new thing and it is sort of like unlocking challenges. So what we've done is, because we defeated King Slimus, this is available as a potential reward. Splitty, which consumes the shield. So if the target has shield, it takes the shield away and does damage equal to it. That's a really good one. By casting 3 spells in 1 turn, we've also unlocked these. So Kaioken consumes mana burn and then gains swole equal to it. Tricorum, as y'all know, Tricorum, Satis, like we're getting there, applies 1 mana burn to player and draw 1 card. So if you use Tricorum and then this, that will work. The Sigil of Purging, if another enemy dies, erase mana burn from player. And the Sigil of Tenacity. While equipped, gain 2 mana burn threshold. So the threshold is before you start amassing mana burn. So all 4 of these are about the mana burn. Also Midnight Oil just takes me right back to the 80s and beds are burning. Okay, and then by upgrading a card, we got Genki Dama, which upgrades the force on this card. So every single time you use it, it upgrades the force. So again, this is the force upon force upon force, where you use it once and it turns to 1, use it again, 2, and so on and so on. So this can be a game changer later on if you manage to get it early in your run. And a lot of the card games are like that. You get the good card early in your run. Okay. So if I have at least 8 shield, I'll unlock this. Draw 10 cards in 1 turn. So I like these challenges now. Some of them are just boss-based. Like, defeat the next boss and you're good to go. Skip rewards a total of 5 times. Ooh, that's tough. I typically don't skip rewards. I typically don't. So yeah, so they've added some new stuff to it. It's gotten, like, every iteration has gotten a bit better, and I really like that about this. And mostly it's fun and goofy. So if you like a Slay the Spire or other kind of deck builder mechanic where it's you against enemies, you know, it has the familiar things. It has poison and shield and damage negation and other things like that. Then yeah, hop over to their Steam page and sign up for the playtest, because yeah, it's really cute. However, I'm gonna go. Sorry, well, I'll do it one more time because we're here. Shield upon 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 shield upon. But in general, yeah, this is
Shield upon shield upon
this is
shield
it.
upon
This is for my
shield
stream.
upon
So I'm gonna head on down, head on down, head on
shield
out,
upon shield upon shield upon shield upon.
and we'll go over and say hi to Steven. So yeah, let's come over and exit the game and pop on some music and come over here. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you JD for those gift subs earlier. That was amazing. New followers, Jenko Interactive and Crystal Ridinger. Now get out. Thank you for the cheer. Tony for the resub, JD for the gift subs. I appreciate that. My moderators for hanging out. It's looking light, but it's definitely still raining. So I am going to grab my mask, my coat, my umbrella, and head out to the store because I don't have any snacks. I have fruit, which is great, but fruit is not like lunch. So I need to get some like proteins and some salad stuff. And yeah. And yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I will leave you with the credits because now the water has caught up with me and I do need to do a BRB. So I'll BRB while the credits roll. And we do the outro stuff with all the links and all the content stuff. So I'll be right back while that happens. And yeah, but first let me do this because we're gonna go say hi to Steven. Who's doing Hades 2. So it is more Hades 2 today. But yeah, I'll be right back. And I will see you in just a second because I gotta go potty and wash my hands and stuff. So BRB, but let me push this button because we are ending with the raid calls, the links, where to find me, all the good goods, and I will see you in just a second. But yeah, bye. Where's the button? Push the button, Brian. Yeah, that one caught up with me. That one's like, oh, hey, what are you doing? You got to do something right now. Let me start the raid for Steven. And there we go. Sorry, I didn't want to do it while I was away in case I missed it. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, all the links, me on Blue Sky, YouTube. I am probably going to do another small live stream on TikTok later on today at some point because I want to get like that. I need to do 3 lives that are at least 25 minutes each. So I'm probably going to do another one later on today. I don't know if TikTok tells people that I'm live or not. I'm probably not going to make a big deal of it. I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm going live. Feel free to pop in or not. That's fine. Yesterday was Power Wash Simulator. Today might be Destiny. I might set up a little Destiny scene and just do that for a little bit. And yeah, like nobody, it was interesting because not a whole lot of people, like I saw people come in, you can see like when people come in and join, but they don't talk. And the TikTok live studio says, hey, so-and-so just joined. Be sure to say hi. And I'm like, yeah, all right. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like, it's my next tech hurdle is, okay, how do I get all the vertical streams working well? Regardless, the raid's about to happen. So I will see you over in Steven's channel. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll see you again tomorrow where we'll be playing some Aether and Iron. And yeah, I'm going to go and get wet in the rain to go to the grocery store. But I'll see you in Steven's channel shortly. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.